Welcome, everyone. It's a pleasure to welcome you to Assembly Hall. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Fred Glass. I'm the athletic director at Indiana University, class of 1981. And on behalf of everybody at Indiana University, I'd like to welcome you here to Assembly Hall. It's always a great day to be a Hoosier, but this is a particularly great day to be a Hoosier. I'd like to start out by just introducing our platform group this afternoon. Paul Skjodt, Cindy Simon Skjodt, President Michael A. McRobbie, Dan Smith, CEO and President of the IU Foundation, men's basketball coach Tom Crean, and women's basketball coach Kurt Miller. We're not here today to announce the capital campaign for IU athletics, but it is relevant, so I want to point out that we will be having a campaign for IU athletics called the Catching Excellence Campaign. It will be unprecedented in its ambition and scope. We plan to raise $150 million for student-athlete scholarships as well as to improve a variety of facilities throughout the campus. The name of the campaign, I think I might be the only one in the athletic department that likes it, but since I'm the AD, I get to choose the name. And I like Catching Excellence because it reminds me of the great Vince Lombardi quote that perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. There'll be more to come in the coming weeks about the Catching Excellence campaign, but I want to point out that refurbishing Assembly Hall is a major component, but not the only component of the Catching Excellence campaign. It's been 42 wonderful years in this building, and it's a terrific building, but frankly, it's starting to show its age. And part of our goal in the Catching Excellence campaign is to preserve the best home court advantage in college basketball by breathing new life into this iconic venue so that it can remain the mecca that it is for another 42 years, for another generation. Without any further ado, it's my honor to introduce President McRobbie, who will be making a major announcement concerning both the Catching Excellence campaign and Assembly Hall. President McRobbie.
Thank you very much, Fred. And thank you all for joining us for what is, and I think it's certainly no exaggeration to say this, a truly momentous occasion for Indiana University, an historic milestone for IU athletics, and for one of our most iconic facilities. I'm delighted to announce this afternoon that philanthropist and IU alumna Cindy Simon Skjodt and her philanthropic organization, the Samerian Foundation, have made an extraordinarily generous gift of $40 million, the largest gift in the history of IU athletics, which will be used for a much-needed, extensive renovation of Assembly Hall. We expect this renovation to be complete as early as 2016. And I'm also very pleased to announce that in honor of this landmark gift, when these renovations are complete, Assembly Hall will be renamed Simon Skjodt Assembly Hall. Cindy and her family have, of course, been extraordinarily generous supporters of Indiana University over many, many years. We announced just 2 weeks ago that Cindy had generously donated $2 million to endow a chair in the Heron School of Art and Design's Art Therapy program. That gift provides the resources the program will need to become one of the finest of its kind in the nation. Cindy also recently made a generous gift of $1.5 million to endow the Melvin Simon Chair in Philanthropy in the new IU Lilly Family School of Philanthropy on the IUPUI campus in honor of her late father, Melvin Simon. Of course, the Simon family name has long been synonymous with transformative philanthropy in the state of Indiana and across the nation, and it will forever be interwoven with the great achievements of Indiana University. Their vision and support of our students through the Hillel Center, their support of the arts through IU's world-class Jacobs School of Music, their support of the multidisciplinary life sciences and other research through the award-winning Simon Hall here on the Bloomington campus, and their extraordinarily generous support that made possible the creation of the nationally recognized Melvin and Brent Simon Cancer Center in Indianapolis have had a truly tremendous and transformative effect across the whole of Indiana University. Cindy's extraordinarily generous gift of $40 million is not only the largest gift ever made by an individual in the history of IU athletics, it is also the fourth largest such gift in the history of Indiana University. And when you consider the fact that the second largest gift in IU's history was from her father, you begin to get a sense of the enormous impact the Simon family has had at Indiana University. Cindy, of course, has been tremendously generous as well with her time and service to IU. She is a member of the IU Foundation Board of Directors and of the Women's Philanthropy Council. She served as one of the co-chairs of the successful Matching the Promise campaign, which raised $1.14 billion for the Bloomington campus. And she now serves as the co-chair of the newly launched $150 million IU Athletics Catching Excellence campaign, which Fred described just a moment ago. I actually think it's a rather good name, Fred. Thank you. This generous gift and Cindy's outstanding leadership will undoubtedly inspire many others to join the effort to preserve and improve one of the truly great venues in college athletics for the next generation of Hoosier basketball fans. I know that this gift has a deep personal meaning for Cindy, as she and her late father, Mel Simon, attended many basketball games here, games of which she has told me she has only the fondest memories. On behalf then of Indiana University, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to you, Cindy, to your husband, Paul, the owner of Indiana Ice, who is also with us today, and to your entire family. Your generosity will touch lives of countless student athletes, coaches, alumni, and friends of IU, and it will help IU's men's and women's basketball programs to continue to thrive for many, many decades to come.